in California.
And the private jet?
Yeah, maybe 3 minutes on that too.
So I think it's definitely safe to say that Lifestyle Bids works for you.
Oh yeah, lifestyle bids definitely works for me.
So don't just dream it, bid it. Go to lifestylebids.com and let the adventure begin.
If you having credit problems, I feel bad for you, son. 1,000 problems, but a car rank 1. Wheels for sure, got me back in the car. Leasing with my credit, I was like, oh man, forget it. Who would've thought I'd be accepted and more? But now I got the keys, I feel so pleased. All types of cars, Fiats, Minis, Renaults, you know, boom, boom, let's go. Wheels for sure, car leasing for every credit score.
Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Now we're back on Kamara 3. Yes, we're back on Kamara 3. So now for the series, when I see again a very, very beautiful guest. I don't know Reggie from just a little bit to the outside of me, but it's not that, you know what I mean? He's still a VIP, VVIP. You understand to me, you understand? But it's just that we have to do the right thing and bring the lady in the middle. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Salone Talk on Diaspora Voices. As I said, me now a boy picking DJ Little the Moses for Salone Entertainment, and we're keeping it going on. Diaspora Voices now the #1 audiovisual channel where una they watch and una don they support, and this is the only platform where respectable people choose to come and share their innermost secret. And thank you so much. So listen, the social media has been absolutely busy, and I can't do this to now. I don't go back and check on some of our comments them. I know able to take all of our comments them, and I know say una all the each una want ask Sir Reggie some questions them. And believe me, I promise una before 10:30 tonight we will get Sir Reggie to answer some of our questions them. We wanna dying they ask, and then we did have some questions that we don't come early where I be don't take note for during the day that people send me some WhatsApp, and thank you to all those who send their questions. I will ask your questions, I promise you. I'm not afraid, so don't feel I'm getting scared. I will ask your questions because it's only fair that you've taken the effort. But the comment line has been absolutely busy, and I don't know if I can go through everybody's comment now, but let me see what's been going on, because I see social media has been trending. Right, DJ Dubang has been very active tonight because he's the CEO of Official Mama Salon, and also we DJ Union chairman. Yes. And he's doing a lot of work, and he's somebody that believes passionately in the Salonian music industry and believes that he will be able to change it. And kudos to him for making all of that effort. Well done. And well done. You know, Maria to Patricia Taylor Kamara, you've been very busy. Josephine Agnes Mahoy, you've been very busy. I see Mr. Webb has just joined us. Alima to Kamara has been absolutely continuously busy on the social media, and I can't. But the only thing I'm going to do now, also, Mr. Tonkla, we've been seeing all your messages flying through. Zainab Bangura, Una, already watch. Really, we're really grateful. It's not that we can ignore you, but when you have such a very important person in the studio, I want to be able to try and squeeze as much as I can get, because he's a very busy man, and he's going to wake up again. He's had a very long weekend of giving special talks, commentaries, being on so many media outlets. You know what I mean? Just airing advices out there and then wanting to help. And so when I don't get this opportunity on a Monday, I couldn't let it go past me. So when I bear me small, let me self ask a small little question, yeah? Well, I don't, and then we all go ask another question. But we really appreciate Una. So going forward, tonight in the studio with me, I've got what should I say? You know, Sir Reggie got lifestyle beat. This is the lifestyle choice forever and ever. Am I right to say that?
Yes.
You understand? Miss Fatima Kamara, you're so welcome. I can't go through the whole resume. I'm sorry, but for the people out there that don't know who Fatima Kamara is, for the benefit of me on platform viewers them, because I know you are active on social media, and I could run through the whole thing that I've run through with Sir Reggie with you, and we won't be going until 4 o'clock in the morning. However, just make it easy for me, all right? And who is Fatima Kamara?
Okay, Ona, good evening everyone watching, and well done to you.
Thank you.
Because I know part of the journey.
Thank you.
So you've done well.
Thank you.
You have to give praise where praise is due.
Thank you so much.
And I'm sure there are a lot more bigger and greater things in store.
Thank you.
To you, to the team, to everything else, everyone that supports the vision, and also the people who come to advertise and support what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know you're also quite active in the community, and you've got your support system as well. So, well done. Thank you for all my login today. What can I say? I don't want to... Normally, I like people to introduce me because I'm not one for kind of putting myself out there. If you know me, you know me. If you don't know me, you don't know me.
I don't
But
want to do
anyway,
you injustice, so that's why, please, I beg.
Okay, so my name is Fatima Kamara. I'm a mother. I'm an entrepreneur. I also work as a consultant for Department of Health and NHS England. I specialize in patient safety, service redesign, procurement, tendering, commissioning, everything from grassroots to exec level.
Wow.
I've worked in the NHS for 21 years, and also I'm an elected Labour councillor in the county of Surrey County Council.
Well done.
Where this is my second term, and I'm serving my second term as a Labour councillor for my local area.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm hoping you're not going to defect, so leave them.
No. You see, I am one loyal person.
Oh, well done.
I think we're not going to go into politics because this is not about politics.
True.
I think the only thing I would say that politics affect every single one of us. We shouldn't wait till it gets to the point where, votes are being moved from here to there. We're not sure where we're heading in terms of the B word, and all of that. I think if you're in your local community, make it your business to know, because whatever is decided, it's not about the government, it's not about, houses of parliament or anything like that. Every law that gets passed or get discussed affects every single one of us in the main. I think the thing is, the enemy, I always say, the enemy of knowledge is not the lack of knowledge.
Okay.
Is the illusion that people know so much, and then when it comes to decide, they don't know what to do.
They don't know what to do.
It's an illusion. So we need to find out what is pertinent to us, what we need to know, and bring ourselves to the table to be part of those discourse, which is very normal for us to do. It's not say, the politics, affects me. No, it affects every one of us. So that's who I am.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to Diaspora Voices, and thank you for accepting our invitation as well. And I know it's not written in the email formally. That would be a take from my manager, by the way. So please do not send that invoice, please. I'm begging you, Sir Reggie. And that would be Mr. Ibrahim Sohib Angura. You should have included that in your email, all right? Sir Reggie does not move on his own. So rest assured, we are grateful that you're here.
Thank you.
Sir Reggie, I want to talk quickly, briefly, because you're somebody that you're devout Christian, and you don't mince your words when you speak passionately about your spirituality, your religion, and your connection to faith, and you believe so much in what faith has done to your continuous growth in being successful in what you do.
Yeah.
Just tell me, why is it essential for you for religion to be part of your life? Because they can say most gentlemen no get God on the inside, if I can just put on that way.
Yeah, true.
You understand?
So why is it important? Well, it started from when I was young.
Okay.
My mom went to.
Can I just apologize quickly, right? So you can talk not to me, but you can talk to them. I'm quite happy because
So my mom went to Zion on the Hill in Tower Hill area, and what I used to do was, because I went to a Catholic school, I would go to Sacred Heart Cathedral first,
right,
then join them. I loved church so much back then. I'll go to Sacred Heart Cathedral, check a student, and then go to Tower Hill. Religion for me, not religion, Christianity, because religion is something else.
Yeah.
For me, is vital. I've read the Bible, not back to back, but I've read it in detail, in bits. And I know about the Quran as well. I know that both Isaac and Ishmael came from the same house, the house of Abraham.
No.
That happens in this life. Brothers go their separate ways.
Yes.
One followed Jesus or started Christianity. The other created Muhammad, so to speak.
Yeah.
But the principles of the religion, in fact, all the religion, the Buddhists and everything else, the guiding principles are all there. So everything that I read in any of these motivational books are already in the Bible. But these guys just dilute it for us because in the Bible it's concentrated. So for me, I've always been guided by what's in them. I say to people, my life really is impossible without Jesus Christ. 100%. The things that have happened, the way they've happened, how they happened, man, it's not me.
Right.
It's not me. If there wasn't a God behind me,
Yeah.
please, I would have found myself in tricky places.
Yeah.
So it's important. It's vital for me. One of the last things I was waiting to do before I delve into it properly was to get married, because I know how important that is to God. It doesn't like fornication and everything else. So need to do that, and I plan to serve in that ministry.
Oh wow!
By God's grace.
Is that an exclusive you've just given us?
Yeah. Exclusive.
That is that is amazing. Thank you. That is definitely you just nudged me towards going to where I was gonna go. You plan to get married before you get your calling, and then by your side, in the middle, in blessed is a woman that in the last few years, most of us that have got to know you closer, I've never seen you this relaxed, this happy, this like you are a new man because you have Fatima.
Yes, very, very.
So Fatima to Reggie, what does that mean?
What does that mean? Fatima to me means, you know about writing your goals down.
Yes.
Okay, so I teach people to write their goals down and so on. Fatima to me,
I must learn.
Fatima to me, I want you to read it. This is the original.
Oh wow!
Okay, but I got
your
this
man
one.
writes.
I want you to read this bit here yourself. So that just read it.
This bit.
Yeah.
So on your social, you said, find a loving partner that falls in love with me even more. A beautiful, healthy, wealthy, educated, sexy, sociable. What's that? Is that glow, clean, motivated, and a funny lady?
That's Fatima.
Wow.
Wrote that goal 16th of April 2012 at 2 a.m.
Wow.
And whilst we're on this topic, for those that want to know about,
I can't snap this first back.
For those that want to know, there you go. For those that want to know how powerful goal setting is, I want you now to read, say, from down here,
right?
Okay,
so pay off mortgage on is that 57?
Yeah.
57, and then against road. Within 3 years from today. Buy a 2 million home in Kingswood, Surrey. Then new 2015, is that new?
Yeah.
New 2015 paying Range Rover SE. Right, beautiful convertible. Bentley convertible. And these are goals which you wrote in 2012. 2012. This young man penned things like this down in 2012. Writing goals, and then some of us are complacent towards putting pen to paper.
You must. In Habakkuk,
this is powerful.
There you
go. Can't catch me. I mean, sincerely, like literally, people. I don't know, man, but to be honest with you, I'm here. I'm holding on to the paper. This is authentic.
Well, look at the original. Look at the original.
Oh my God.
So I carried it in my wallet.
Wow.
Everywhere I went.
Just briefly, before we come back to your relationship with Fatima, why is it so important to write things that your mind thinks through? Why and why?
Okay, so we'll go back to religion then.
Yeah.
Because in Habakkuk 2 verse 2, it says, write the vision and make it plain, so he that readeth it may run. Now, there's two type of people that will read your vision. When I lived in Mitcham, you'd have people come around the house. This is just part of the exercise.
Right.
The other exercise is you got to flesh it out and actually put signs, pictures. You need to see it. You need to feel it. There's people that will come around my house and they will snigger in Mitcham, that 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah.
They'll say, "Look at this guy. He's on the dole queue in 2009 and he's putting a private jet on there, Rolls Royce out there. This house in..." They'll laugh. So he that readeth it will run. Some people are going to run away from you because they think you got a mental case here.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with this dude.
Yeah.
And then you got to have the helpers. The vision helpers are going to run with you to deliver you those things. So it's a biblical... This is what I'm saying. All what you need to succeed is actually in the Bible. As a matter of fact, I tell you what. If you do Psalms and Proverbs alone, you got your formula. They're all there. So it's important to write it. When you write it down, but it's not like a shopping list. Oh, I want orange, I want orange, I want mango, I want mango. No. These are you gotta meet with your spirit when you're writing these. Not I want. You see somebody pass with a Ferrari, you say, "Oh, I want that." But if you got bad back like I have,
Yeah.
Ferrari no good for you. What you do write known for? You understand? So thoughtful things that mean something. You write them down, you date them, right? We had a meeting here to be with you. You gave me a time frame,
Yes.
between 8 and 8:15.
That's correct, yeah.
If you didn't give me that time frame, and you just said, "Well, meet me in Stockwell," guess what? I could come and meet you at 11 o'clock, because you don't give me time. So you have to schedule. These are appointments. You want to meet with these things on an appointed time. So you schedule it, down to the date.
Where do you get the belief that you're going to actually, let's say in 2012, when you wrote those things down, how do you know that you're going to achieve 10%? Because I'm going to go low,
Yes.
10%,
You
because
see,
you
don't.
deliberate.
You don't.
Right.
This is what I said on Saturday. It's about why do you want this? For me, a lot of people don't understand. My motivation at this point, I hadn't started the business yet. We started the business in June 2012. Okay, my motivation at this point was I wanted to give my kids a lifestyle that we talked about at the top of this conversation. So, but I needed mile markers, things that would excite me. You see, goal setting is a very selfish process. Things that would excite you is what's going to make you bring for the family. You know, Fatima might like Audi Q7. That don't excite me. That don't excite me one bit. Right? But if I go out to market because I want to buy a new Rolls Royce, yes, a couple of 2-3 years from now, I want to buy a new one, and she says I want a Q7, because I have something pulling me, I'll have enough to be able to say, yeah, let's get this Q7 as well. You need to have something innate inside you.
Work towards it.
Inside you. Like I say, it's a very selfish process, and don't apologize for it at all. You need to have something that fires you up.
And you said you need that connectivity. There's no point in writing it down for writing.
Oh, no. Don't waste your time. Don't waste, that's a waste of time. You need to... When I was writing these things down, I considered them. I mean, here is what I'm still working on. An emotional one, slow to anger. Right? When I was young, you asked about God. When I was young, about 15 years old, I prayed to God, because I don't know, I developed anger. I get snappy with people in that time, and I prayed, dial it down for me, and He did. But I'm still working on it. It's still a goal.
You're a different man. Trust me.
He's
a different man. Yeah, no, I think he's a different man. I think trust me, and I think we've got to know each other, and then we've gone closer in the last 2 years or so, and knowing you, and I think you're a different person. To be honest with you, Fatima, I'm going to ask the same question to you.
Okay.
What does Reggie bring to Fatima? You understand? And like knowing you, and you are in your own rights, very successful. Again, highly educated. What does a man like Reggie bring towards you?
What can I say? Where can I start?
Anywhere. Just
You
hit me.
haven't-
This is where you leave the juice for me. You know what you say, juicy.
I think
Yeah.
I think you haven't got the time, but I'm going
True.
to make it nice and give you a very authentic answer what Reggie means to me.
Okay.
So for me, to be in a relationship, especially with someone that you can connect with, talk to, you can you it completes everything for me. Because like you said, the two things in the main, most women, whether single, whether, as looking or whether engaged, whatever, whether in a relationship, the two things they're always looking for, most women, okay, I'm looking for this man, the man has to have A, B, C, D, E, which is good. You write it down, write your vision and make it plain.
Yeah.
And I think also there's this misconception where some women are seen as, okay, the man has to do this, the man has to do this, have to buy me a house, have to do this, have to do that, have to come with this. I think for me personally, I had all of that. I wasn't reliant on a man to buy me a house.
Yeah.
I had a home.
Yeah.
I had a home,
Nice one with that.
a very nice home. I could go to anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I traveled the world with my son. I made sure that it's not where you're so anxious looking, you can't talk to me. Oh, is it the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? And then you're all over the shop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Reg, in that sense, when we started, dating and everything else, he just ticked the box. He's someone, because for me, you have to challenge me.
Yeah.
If you don't challenge me in your conversation, in things that you ask, and get me started thinking, oh gosh, or if the conversation gets a bit boring, I'm like, do you know what? I don't even have time for this.
Right.
Because you're here, I am over there. So there's no common ground. So Reg does all of that for me. He's my soulmate.
Oh.
That's all I can say.
I think you've simplified it very, very
He's my
nicely.
soulmate.
Soulmate, that's intriguing. So together, like, you're working, you're delivering so many amazing things, and collectively you're complementing each other in the finest way. How do you see yourself working as partners and as in a very strong relationship as well as business partners? That's what I'm trying to get into. Or are you in business together? No. Oh, you see, it does appear like when it's that way, but you see, we're learning every day.
So you talk about Proverbs 31.
Yeah.
In that Proverbs 31 verse 10 to the end talks about a virtuous woman. Okay.
Indeed.
A lot of people don't understand what the Bible was saying there. But let me interpret for those that are confused.
Yep, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
The virtuous woman was not a submissive woman, subservient woman to the husband. Not that at all. That woman, I counted the jobs. She had 7 jobs. She was a businesswoman. She sees land, she buys it. Right? She was a tailor, seamstress. Wakes up before the household. Right? Wakes up before her own maids. And everything else. Now my point. We work together closely, although we're not in business together yet, because I had my own businesses, she had her own, and we've kept it that way. But she helps me out a lot in my business. But then I like this other point as well in Proverbs, where it says, because of the wife, the husband is able to go sit with kings. Because of what the wife goes around telling, boasting about my man, even though the man was not a king. But when the wife goes to market, my man. So the king said, call that man, sit down with us. Yeah. Let's come and sit and stop here. So that's what Fatima does for me in business, in personal life, nationally, internationally. That's it.
So what do you do when you're not hectically working together? How do you have your me time together?
Yes, me time together.
Yeah.
I dominate that.
Okay, I'll let Fatima answer that and respond to that. I'm not going to respond to that.
He thinks he does.
Okay.
The meantime, it's so we travel a lot, right? You know that.
Yeah.
when I'm at home, like I said, I dominate it, and it's no lie. We watch the news a lot because I'm constantly looking at the world and where we're going. And sometimes before the news comes out, I've predicted it already, what's going to happen. But I follow it because it's very, very important. Oh, that's another point, literally. I know you want to know about me and my business, whatever.
Yeah.
But I want to give the people a freebie.
Yeah, that's fine. Please feel free. This is exclusive time. Yeah.
Guys, it's time, as they said in the spoke in Florida 3 weeks ago, it's time to man up. The world's economy has changed for good.
Yeah.
Today, Marvin King has said we're looking at a financial Armageddon.
That's a serious statement.
That's the bank. That's an ex-Bank of England governor.
Yeah, that's a very serious statement.
The crash that's coming is going to make 2008 look like it was in diapers.
Wow.
Because right now we're facing a serious currency war. Look at America 2020 by the ex-Senator Ron Paul. He tells you China is going to try to kick the dollar off. So what Trump is doing with tariffs is nothing to China right now. Okay, because they're already doing it in Zimbabwe. It's the Chinese money that's the official. So they're starting just like they started selling us those Chinese movies.
Yes.
Yeah, they know how to play. They go third world first.
Yes.
And then they're coming round. So my point to you is, this is no time to play.
It's serious.
This is serious business. We all, including me, we need to get our houses in order because the force that's coming, you see it already. Okay, I'll give this one example. You know how in Africa we have this extended family?
Yes.
So someone take from upline, you bring this person, bring this person, then you get the breadwinner.
Yes.
Right? So let's say they change government or what's the word? Or they're sacking and job.
Yes.
The first people to start to go, now all down the way come.
Yes.
All of a sudden, and you auntie when I mean auntie me nice. Yeah. Now because money not the kind of I don't talk by you, but yeah, look what you didn't make that. Go back to my village, go back to my village. Because now tin on tight. My point. I don't care if you're British, American, whatever it is that you are. These people, the same idea I gave you about the extended family, as far as they're concerned, you two are extended family. As the economy tightens, it's already happening. We've seen the resurgence again of racism in football.
Absolutely.
Okay. As the economy tightens, they're going to turn on you.
Yeah.
And if you don't have good standing, it starts from the job, starts from your neighborhood, starts on your kids. Yeah. It's coming.
Because they want to see, they're now asking questions, why should they be paying such a high amount of money to foreign players that are not of their own ethnicity?
That's it.
It's happening.
This is some serious stuff.
It's a serious stuff.
Very much so.
So, from a business point of view, and the experience that you both have, and even more so, you had gone through the worst part of it. How do one prepare? Because you just mentioned put your house in order. How can you put your house in order?
Yes. You know what? Literally, I'm going to be honest with you. It's such a serious problem that I know the problem and even I don't have the answer. It's such a serious problem. I'm telling you, man, people need to tune into two things like Fatima said. You need to tune into politics and you need to tune into economics.
Because I like the fact that, Fatima, you were saying we just have to accept. Because that magic word, I think there is a lackluster attitude about the BIM community, black and ethnic minority, not actually focusing, say, in order to affect me, so to speak.
Correct.
What would you you know what I mean? Because you are in National Health Service. You guys are sitting at the higher echelons where you're giving out advices and preparing us. What, if and when or whether it doesn't happen, this magic word that is so, why are we so complacent as a BIM community?
Okay, do you know, first of all, I want to the word that you use, BAME.
Yeah.
I don't associate. I have several discussions about this.
Okay.
And I can go on forever.
Right.
Because it's a word that was coined by who? I don't know. But for simplicity, because it's easier to include in policies and procedures for Black and Asian minority ethnicity. For us to feel, okay, this is where we belong. Okay? So I don't classify myself from a BAME community. I am a Black African. Let me tell you why I say, we have to really drill to the point where we understand our identity. Okay? Because when we look at even Black people, which is why we have to decipher whether Black African, Black Caribbean, because even in Africa, as a Black person, West, East, North, we have the similar threads of certain maybe cultural ways we do things, and maybe sort of kind of snippet of things how we relate to each other, apart from saying, okay, we're all African, so to speak. But we're very different in our ways of doing things. So when you go to West Africa, say Sierra Leone, if a Sierra Leonean leaves Sierra Leone and goes to South Africa, you can see the huge disparity. So we can't say, so even as an Asian, so if you say BAME, now, another thing why I say I have an issue with that, so when you say BAME, there's someone who, so I got elected to the Black Labour Movement for Sorry. And then there's a lady who were talking in this meeting, and she said, this is a Jewish lady. She said, I can identify myself as minority other in this BAME. We said, why? She said, because I'm Jewish, and I feel when I fill out the forms, I can't see myself where it's really written there, whether you're Jewish, tick this box. So she sees herself in that group. So we have to really drill down and identify ourselves as who we are. A Black African is not the same as a Black Caribbean. So when we start to give top level names, and then we are left with identifying where we belong, that is an issue in itself.
Indeed.
That is an issue in itself. So we go back to, you're talking about, I think you're alluding to the B word, right? Okay, so this is where the mistake with the B word started. Reggie always says you start with the end in mind. Now, when the issue of Brexit started, the main thing was people heard, you heard the word Brexit, we're leaving, and in the main, 80 to 90% of people who voted were thinking of immigration, migrants. They've taken our jobs, and actually most of the jobs they don't want to do anyway. So the people you're thinking of taking your jobs, they're actually pumping into the economy to sustain it, whether it's the health service, the public sector, private sector, across the board. So now, when Brexit started, we're leaving, let's vote. Now, if I say to you, you've got children. Your child is your child is 5 years old. We're getting ready to go to school. They need to apply to a school. You say to your wife, Avril, right? Avril, this weekend, reach this age, they can't go to school, can register. You're not going to go to the first school, I hope, that you think is maybe next door. Right?
No, you try to go far.
You try to find out at least 2 or 3, knowing your child at that stage, what works for that child.
True.
Right? So you have the information. So fast forward, Brexit, when they begin to talk about Brexit, okay, now the information that people did not have when they were voting is, what is this Brexit going to look like? How will they come out where we did in this all together? So, okay, we're going to Brexit. When we vote, finally, you give people the decision. When we vote, and if we're going to Brexit, we're going to be part of this union, trade agreement, WTO. What is it? What is it? People did not have that information.
No.
We just vote because the main thing is, yes, we want to leave. Agenda without the right information. And so that is why when the non-votes now for this Brexit now we want left, we not understand how we supposed for left. And then the worst thing is, you don't go 2-3 days, you talk about the same thing. You don't weaken your position. So they're not looked as it you need we pass how we need you.
True.
We will keep bouncing you back
Yes.
and see what happens.
Yes.
So that's where we are.
Wow. We do apologize for digressing in that side.
Politics, we need to know about politics.
We do apologize. But Sir Reggie, I'm very conscious of time, so I'm going to go to some of the questions. I'm going to go to some of the questions that have been said. But the first question is going to come from me. You talked about the M word.
What's that?
Marriage.
Oh yes.
Right.
I thought you meant money there.
Well, money could be the M word as well, and which is something that is I hope your agenda as well. But marriage to this beautiful woman, and is that happening soon? Is wedding bells ringing? Give me the juice, man. This is diaspora voices.
Lips are sealed.
Pardon?
Lips are sealed.
Plans are afoot. Let's just leave it.
Fatima, I didn't ask you, I asked Sir Reggie. No.
The two shall become one.
Not true.
Okay, so
Not
when you
true.
speak to Reggie, you speak to me.
No, I was going to come to
On
you.
that note.
Not true.
Well, let me just say this.
Yeah.
We're looking forward. We're on the road.
Fatima, your response?
Same as what Reggie said.
Oh God. Well, the people that tried, I knew when they were gonna come here. I wanted to ask when is the M word gonna come for? Because I want to go buy me a tuxedo right now. You know what I mean?
The M word.
Yeah.
You're a little bit late, like yesterday, I must say. So you ask her later in the day.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Get your tuxedo box. They can polish and put your shoes and wait.
Okay.
But maybe you might have missed it. So let's put it that way.
Oh really?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. What's the next question?
Let's talk about the M word. Money.
Yeah. Money. Okay.
Right. How can you support small businesses like within the community? Having attended what you've seen on Saturday, first of all, I want to know from the both of you, were you inspired? And if you were inspired, was there anybody or any business out there that you think, you know what, I want to get to know this person, or I want to get to know this idea? Let me reach out to Farella and said, give me that person in contact.
Right. Okay, so let me just tell you this. How can I help small business people and so on? Okay.
Yeah.
The best thing I could do, let's go back to that Bill O'Brien.
Yeah.
It's not my money.
Yeah.
All right?
But this is the Dragon's Den situation. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to put yourself in a Dragon's Den.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. The best thing I can do, it's not my money.
Yeah.
Okay? The best thing I could do is put them in a room with pen and paper and give them the roadmap.
I see.
Okay? Now, you asked me a question about Farella's event. Farella, if you're watching, clap for you.
Yeah.
Very well done.
She did
Very well done.
Yeah.
Here's the point. We can't sing and dance our way through this life.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? So what Farella did is, first off, you can criticize anything.
Yeah.
Anything, you know? And we easy for criticize. But what I'm going to do for Farella is not criticize.
Yeah.
Is to give her feedback.
Yeah.
And not only that, probably by God's grace, be a part of helping to organize the next one. It's such an important point. It ties in all to what I'm saying economically.
Yeah.
Then the other thing is, these people that are doing businesses, right?
Yeah.
Here's a book.
Yeah.
Self-Made in America.
That's right.
You see this book? You see this book? I've read it like a dozen times, right? I've given these to barbers. I've given them. And I come back 2-3 weeks later. Have you read the book? No. Have you read the book? No. Have you read the book? No. You remember earlier when I told you we don't have a money problem, we'll have a wisdom problem? This book, this guy was paying his barbers in 1992 when I first read this book, $100,000 a year. Barbers. If I had the craft, if I had the interest to cut hair,
Wow.
this book, now this one game book I read, I would set up a chain of barbershops that would become multimillionaire in doing. This one book. What am I trying to say? You take the simplest thing that you love to do. You give it your drive. You build it like a pro from day one. I also alluded to this. When we were sat in Mitcham in a room smaller than this, me and Scott, they build these businesses. We built it like professionals then, like we're doing now. We didn't wait till we had money in the bank and recognition. But oh yeah, I see a lot of people With the shoestring budget comes the shoestring attitude, the shoestring whatever. You're not gonna work. But anyway,
I think.
Do you want to add to that?
I think I'll just buttress what Reggie just said. You know, Saturday was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was really good. And, you know, it's not an easy thing to even organize a small scale for a handful of people before I say that amount of people in the Ribbon on Saturday. So well done to everyone, especially Farella. I've given her feedback. We've chatted a bit on WhatsApp and everything. This, you would talk about for help the community, you understand, and be part of the community. For me, I don't mind being part of my community, and I'm sure it's the same for Rich, you understand? But you also have to understand, you know, with time and everything, sometimes does not permit. But also, however we're able for support, we will, because we want to build our community. You know, when you want to build something, and when you want for support something, the people, the mentality and the mindset has to be there. You understand? So how they say, oh, I don't do this 2-3 years today, that's so no more than this, I'm not able to do that, I'm not able to do that. Like, it's not a, you know, money problem, it's wisdom. Sometimes some people don't want even feedback.
yes.
No, na so I do. You see how this phone they are, so na so I be don't left and that. Some people they are 1 meter. They will come back. I go help me for that fix this phone. Okay, this phone na so you go do for fix. Oh no, just left and no more na so you walk. You understand?
But yet you
want to go ahead. Yeah. Now, here's my point. A simple example. Even where I've been talking, they talk, but just one of the feedback. You say when you want to start, whether you start small or big. Richard Branson not been start outside this so he started from somewhere.
Telephone booth.
Yeah. You understand? Telephone booth. He said even in bed go with me they get meeting because he had no space. They begin sell there all vinyl there. You understand? Yes. You don't see Richard Branson. They say, oh, Richard Branson, they're so up here and there I want to know. Go look back that man in step. Where you see Reggie, so you know you easy for talk and criticize or say, what do you think? Blah 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 blah. Come on, if you have enough doing, you wouldn't be thinking about other people. If you have enough, you understand? For you self, we think I have so many things I'm thinking about. Me, if you're not getting anything for do cast, maybe I will find work for you for do. You understand?
That's true.
So the point is, if you want to start something small, get the right fundamentals. If you want to cook something, how many people then listen? We get food hygiene certificates where they sell food. Simple as that.
That's true.
Why you not take 1 grain day? Sometimes then you go to the classroom 3-4 hours, or you can even do it online. If you fail them, they will give you feedback. Say try again. Why?
Wow.
Let's say you're simple. Let's say you're simple thing before you get to the next question. Let's say you're simple
That's
thing.
very, very useful.
Let's say a simple thing. For those that have, like say, restaurant place, food place, where people go eat. One of the things we're not able to understand in my life, and this is not to just salon people. I'm talking across the board.
Yeah.
You see, when somebody can eat your food, like for me, so when I go inside a restaurant, my missus will tell you the first time I do, I go wash my hand, right? I go to the toilet. If that toilet is filthy and stinky, but it don't put me off my food. These are simple things. The toilet will be sparkling clean because I've come to eat. Until I don't car, don't drive, I want to go wee. Yeah. You understand? Eh? I don't want to go be faced with a stinking smelling toilet, then can't meet me food. Because your kitchen I they see, but they see the toilet. If you don't make me see the toilet, so what's happening in that kitchen? These are simple things.
Totally makes sense.
These are simple things.
And so the other thing, you know, that's the restaurant. Just restaurant. So a restaurant, you go and meet the floor wet. You understand? And this may I talk about, like say, beyond community and across the board, like let's say. But even if you say, oh, then it not apply to me, after all, now also me do it. Even in your house, you have to get food hygiene certificate, because if the day person go eat that food, or then go knock do say that one day or that band they sell so or somebody say I eat that, how you gonna know if not to on a life now your food? You have to show yourself. So listen, get the foundation right. If the foundation is not right, the house is sure to crumble.
Indeed. Wow, interesting. Right, second question was texted earlier today. It says Reggie, he said, do you feel any form of expectation from your community to give back? And I'm going to link this into two to make it two questions. Do you feel any form of expectation from your community to give back, i.e. to the community? And how do you assess those who benefit from your giving back, basically?
Do I feel any expectation?
Yeah.
Not an expectation from the community.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm a giving person, but I give with my own heart. I'm not give because somebody directed me. Okay, that I found repulsive.
Yeah.
Me give, I left handy.
Yeah.
Right. I tell people that are close to me when they say, "Well, give me loan." No, I don't do that because I've done that before. It doesn't work. So wait till I get, I give you. God bless you.
Yeah.
You go before. So the community, for me, as a whole, Sierra Leone as a whole, we're good people.
Yeah.
You know, in the main. This is a man bad, not true. But we're good people in the main when you strip it all there. And somehow, some way, the divide and conquer is killed our nation. Right? We deserve to be better people. We deserve to be happier people. We deserve to be wealthier people. So wherever it is that I move to help, I will do my best where I can. So I'm not feeling expectation from the community. Somebody's not talking to me. Me feel what I feel for do.
Yeah.
And I do it.
And how do you assess the benefactors, the one the way they benefit from your giving back? What are your requirements? You talked about you started talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
What are the criteria where they look for that person? So if me coming with Oliver Twist attitude, one more please.
Yes.
How do you assess me for say okay, little qualify for one more?
Yeah, so basically, well, first off, I'll see what you've done with what you have. What have you done with what you have? For example, you say, how do you assess? The 151 meeting. Before that man, so the man saw an advert in the Sunday Times.
Yeah.
Here's the advert, little. Look at this advert. Just look, you know where we get because it's too small. Okay?
Buy to let cars, well, redexconsortium.com.
Yeah. Yeah. So the man saw this advert in the Sunday Times on March 11th, 2012. Right? There's a point I'm coming to answer your question.
Yeah.
The reason why it was able to respond and within a week gave me £100,000 total stranger. Yeah. Because I was prepared. It don't see already what I don't do. I had a website built. I had videos made on the hills of Pakistan that explained the business. I had my financials ready. I had my business plan. So I was prepared. Even though I said on me two up, two down.
Yeah.
The man went in and looked at the team. You go on the website. He connected 2 dots. He asked for information. I sent him the information that was ready, prepared. What we meet now is a formality. He don't come and work be all the way. His name is Chris Hughes. Come meet me. It's a formality the first time we met. Now, my point. Don't go asking for money if you haven't used what you've got yet. Oh, now this how I do. What's going to stop you for start? Why? You not get the initiative? If you sell that money no more? No! No, if you have the resource, you'd waste it. Because you haven't done anything with what you have. So that's one way. The other way, say like Afro Arts production, for example. I assess them based on, I tell my people at work, use your tools, not talk boku, show the people how stuff work.
Yeah.
You understand? So by showing, by showing what you've been doing already by yourself, then I can say, this is a vision where okay, help support. Because look what you do. I think the first time I met Afro Arts production, I 1 window or 2 windows, they don't change na cottage. But they were doing something. No can tell me say you not charity. Like when my missus can say you not register charity, no side, this that will not the situation they do. You say you not charity, you give to charity.
People do that. They say they're not charity. Listen, if you're not
because
a
you
charity,
guys must be inundated with letters coming through your doors by approach, and I think because it's important that there will be people that say, well, Reggie no they give back enough. Reggie no they give, or Reggie they pick who they give, and it has been said. And how would you ensure that is absolutely not the right statement?
Yeah, let answer you one question.
Yeah.
They are biggie, sorry.
Yeah.
One body. You see me business? I think on the buy-to-let car side, I have maybe 4 Sierra Leoneans out of hundreds of investors. 4. On the Wheels for Show side, I don't know Me not know. I'm sure they exist, but I don't know if I get any Sierra Leoneans. Let me talk to. Thank you for this question.
Yes.
Let me talk to this.
Yeah.
You want me for part with my money, my blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Now, it's within your own capacity to promote my business by yourself. You don't even do that. But you want when me don't go sweat and risk. I can't hear you. One more body in a salon, I know they call him name. I say, go you watch right now. That body,
Anything you post.
diligently, anything I post is share. Is share. You know what? I can just wake on my side and go downstairs and transfer money to that bobo. That's what you call
Never ask.
the user initiative. But what they by Facebook sometimes you not get what you call it, say Wi-Fi say, but it's just a share. Say yeah. Just get that's yes, that qualifies. Then somebody they actually do something. Say, well, an able investor in a company. I know the England say for driving motor car, but this small one they do that so. I know one day meet them. I know one day Sabia.
Compassionate capitalism.
Yes. I know one day Sabia. One day I meet them. I'm not breathe the same oxygen one day. Just this Sunday we pass through. I send money for.
What would you say to those? And just in response, in addition to what Reggie just talk, you understand? Because you are probably have more ears on the ground than Reggie because he's very, very focused on doing business and other thing. But with you, yes, now they gone, and then you're passing by or you're in a crowded Sierra Leonean groups of people, not just Sierra Leonean, loan office, people have office, so they pick on them. And then you say, but Reggie get out of the way they help. You understand it? What would be your response to that? Like, not that you're going to go meet them and explain to them, but how do they make you feel?
I think, number one, it doesn't, for me, it doesn't make me feel any way how. You know why?
Why?
When you know the person, it's irrelevant what anybody else says.
I see.
Correct.
When I know the person I'm dealing with, that I know so well, it's irrelevant what anybody say. You know, sometimes I just even pass, say, then they know better. You understand?
Yeah.
It doesn't have any, it's a bounce back effect. Whatever you say, just like this, out. I don't even process it. But for answer your question, the thing is, me no say like Reggie don't do so much for the community.
Indeed.
He's done over and beyond. You understand? For the community. I think the thing is, like where let's say, when you want for even from a family or friend perspective, if you don't get nothing for give that person back, let that person sit down and say, this one, you not give me anything back as in money, but this is the value they add. What value are you adding to that person? What value? You cannot say this person, I'm a friend, they add value. When I say value, it's not about money. It's about, oh, hi, how are you doing? If you really appreciate that person, there's so many things that we do that doesn't include money. So many things. That also, there's so many things that we do that money can't buy. Do you understand? So, that person, they go look and say, listen, even if I may forget this, somebody for do this, maybe they're not going to even do as good as this. They're not going to do it with this intent. You understand? So, what me go say is, me no say, Reggie, don't do a lot for salon community. I have played my own part too. You understand? But if they say, as a whole, whether salon, any community, you understand? If we feel say, it's like a point scoring thing. Oh, now this you don't do, now that you don't do. They for tika like a mark school book for picking. When does it end? Number one, and where does it stop?
I see.
So if I bring them back to my own commissioning experience, why even at England the NHS is the largest employer? Why do they have processes in place? Because why do they have markers? Why do they go through tendering and procurement, budgets? Because money is not infinite. It's not endless. You understand? They no say, okay, now this money we don't put aside for this. We don't end for this one. We want to see waiting this day we come back. Whatever win that contract, what are you bringing to the table? You understand? Right. So I know that like Reggie don't do a lot. We don't do a lot for the community and how to help within the community. What I would say, if you want for ask, I think is very. Some people learn. Let me tell you, it's not about asking; it's the way you ask. Some people learn they hit you up on Messenger or whatever, send get you information. Hey, but so I don't know what you from so Temo. You know they ever comment and like your stuff or you know they even say hi, how are you doing? You know, over a process of time, build that rapport.
Go straight
to the point to ask. Number 2.
Here's an empty bowl. Fill it up.
Yes, fill it up. Fill me up. Yeah. So that's number 1. Number 2, you know, everybody in life, even the royal family, they get their own challenges there. You understand? When you do business, it's not easy. It's not clear cut. There's so much energy, mental energy that needs to go into it. You don't know how that person, they wake up, how he sleep, what they do, how in business they go with. Courtesy, hey, how are you doing? That's all sometimes someone wants to hear. You know what I mean? If you say you want to ask for something, like Reggie talked about the Afro Arts production, you don't see how many years in on the door. They show what they can do and outside the money they go. You understand? Me not to promote any group. I'm just giving them as an example. You understand? Yeah. Listen, I have people who contact say, oh, you know, this is what I'm doing as a charity, I have had 3 or 4 of those. Me, you know, they can't tell me what I know. Even I'm working the sector, so I know where to get my information. You're not even registered. Just tell me, say, listen, a limited company. When you go out there, you tell people, say, not charity you do, not to charity you do. Call it for what it is and where you're at. Let us know who sign when are able for go what they tell you. Don't tell people one thing, especially if I can't we want for their help. Some people when you get there, you know they see there again. They never even contact you again. You understand? So let us start with that understanding. Say, you know, if somebody help me, fine. Something and they're not so financially, something that is just that advice. Have you tried this? Are you doing this? The day, you know, a couple of years ago when I sat with you, even when we did bricks thing, would they talk? Would they engage on the phone? I sent you stuff. Me and you know exchange money. No. But I believe the discussion where we get, it went a long way.
It went a long way.
So
and growth is here.
Yes.
Final question from the public. This is the final one from Reggie. It says, do you feel that you'll be able to mentor young aspiring businesses or a young person that wants to do business? Can you mentor them?
The truth of the matter is, there's 24 hours in the day. I have to sleep for about 6 of those. I have to spend time with my family. I have to spend time with my missus.
Yeah.
I need rest time. Okay. So, I get this question all the time. The truth of the matter is, if you follow my posts, that's your mentoring right there.
Are you?
Because the stuff that I'm posting, I'm sharing information, I'm sharing how to set goals, and so on. But there's a new company I'm forming called mymediamarketing.co.uk. mymediamarketing.co.uk. Through that, I'll be doing like Facebook Live mentoring sessions and sometimes even seminars. So you can come to those. But I wouldn't be able to individually mentor somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, like we go say, okay, I go to NTA in Tooting, and it's a good sized church. But let's say you go meet Ashimolowo at KICC. Then one guy say, "Well, na me no want preach to." You understand? You preach to the audience, 5,000, 10,000 people, but I can't do it one to one. The time is just. I work long hours.
Yeah. All right. Listen, we're going to go into question and answers.
Yes.
And we're opening up. People, the line is open now. You can call 07946 141 369. That's 07946 141 369. I will probably just limit the calls to just 2, possibly maximum 3 calls. Is that all right?
Yep.
And because what we want to do, we want Mr. and Mrs. Cole to go home. There's been a lot of comments has come through, and I'm trying to catch up here. Maria to Patricia Taylor Kamara say, so man vote for we with I think it's based following up on some of the trends that are going along. I'm trying to catch up here. And Christo P MC says, Mr. R.L. Cole, thank you very much for your inputs. No amount of money can pay you for your wisdom. Thank you again. Oh,
thank you very much.
That's why I'm from your Christo P. Josephine Agnes Mahawe says, very good event. I think that's a comment based on the networking day. Fatima Kumba Sagwa says, okay, that's, I want to just try and follow up on comments that are there. Let's see. Jacinda Cole say, virtual college is cheap for food hygiene certificates. Following up from the comment which you made, Fatima, and that's it's very, very interesting. Yes, get the foundation right. And then Maria too says, God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. We read this more. We need for you read this more. We lack for depend on other man in labor. Farella Ryan Coker says, me they buy tickets for Reggie for girls school dance. So Farella said, I need to buy your own ticket.
Okay.
Oh, you understand?
You gotta go through me one for.
You understand? Thank you, Fatima. Reggie, thank you, Fatima. Reggie, Fatima and Reggie. Didn't I tell you about your secretary? Want your own website? Blah blah blah. Somebody was asking for your web. Okay, I think this is based on the post. Listen, it's been an amazing. If you can call, we're gonna open up the calls. It's 07946 141369. I've already posted it out there. So it's 07946 141369. So I'm gonna come to Fatima just to find out about the whole of the support network that you're providing, because you've been very, very instrumental in terms of supporting and complementing Sir Reggie, as he says. Do you think you can go into business with your husband soon? You like me? What do I use a husband? Am I smart? Sir Reggie, am I smart?
Planting the seed.
I think,
there you go. Our calls are coming through. Hello, good evening, caller. What's your name and where you calling from, please?
Hello, good evening. This is Maria Kamara, and I'm calling from Epsom. Sorry.
Hello, Maria. Welcome to Salone Talk on Diaspora Voices. And thank you. And you've been following the program throughout. And thank you for all your wonderful comments so far. I'm waiting on your question or your comments towards Reggie and Fatima.
Okay, before asking my question, I just want a big thank you to Reginald.
Okay.
Sir Reggie, Fatima, and DJ.
Yeah.
Fantastic show.
Thank you.
I just want to ask Reggie, can you please elaborate on humility when you are starting a business? Because
That's
people
good.
are not patient. They want things to be done fast.
Thank
Any
you.
advice can give to
That's a good question.
the viewers?
Well,
That's a good question.
Yes, it is the advice. The whole thing about business is you have to be in the mindset of serving. You're a servant. You are a servant. You're serving. And in return, what you get is people pull their wages or their money and give you for that service that you're giving. So if your attitude is want to be braggadocious over your clients, I'm sorry, you're not going to build a very big business.
Yeah. Oh, that's thank you very much. That's very
Are you into business yourself?
Well, this is more or less for personal development at the moment.
Okay.
Then maybe looking at maybe in the future, maybe next 10, 15 years,
Okay.
But let me just say this as well, though. Let me just qualify, because from a distance, somebody who don't know me go say that boy not get no humility. You see, they mix confidence for humility.
I've always said that.
Yeah.
And in the quietest of time.
Yeah.
Stay on the line, caller. Stay on the line. In the quietest of time, and I'll find myself in a position of actually defending you on those particular lines. And I'm glad you brought that up. Whereas I've said, when you are successful, you have the right to carry a certain level of confidence,
Yes.
and there's no way you should drop your bar. And I think I said to people, you don't know the man.
Exactly.
You understand? So when you carry that confidence, it's easy in the community which I live, and I keep using that word because this is what I know. This is what I have grown up in. I don't know a Nigerian community, neither a Ghanaian community. I know the Caucasian community because I went to school and I work with them. You understand? So if you think he is arrogant, maybe you have got a lot of confidential issues amongst yourself.
Yes.
Because if you are confident, then you understand that this man carries a lot of confidence.
Yes.
So, but it's so.
Yeah.
And I'm totally with you on that, by the way.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Understand?
That's the point. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The reason why I asked this question because so many people are not humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so if you want to achieve something, you like Regina said on the show on Saturday, it's not about the beginning, but it's about the end. When you're thinking about the beginning, you should think about the end. So if you want to be a successful business person or man or woman, you need to be humble. You need to start from somewhere. I think that has also been stated, in the discussion tonight. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. That's a great call. Thank you so much. That's a great call. Stay tuned. Carry on watching the program. Well done. Okay. Right. Listen, Sir Reggie, Fatima. I want you to share this between you two. Okay. I want you to leave the viewers and myself with 5 key points that I can take home tonight and that the viewers can take home tonight to possibly either becoming successful or starting up in any way. Okay, forget about being successful. Let's start up, as you say. Let's go back to basics. So, what are the 5 key things amongst the two of you that you can agree on to say this is what you need if you want to start up?
Yeah. So, okay, the first thing that I would tell the first thing I would tell people, please. Give me time because this is very important for the people.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about yourself and Fatima.
No, that's okay. That's okay. You see me, I've got 2 speeds. I'm either in or out.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, he's a 2-speed man.
2 speeds, in or out. Once I'm in, I'm in.
Oh, thank you.
So don't worry about that.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first thing I'll tell you is this. When you go on a plane, some of us, we turn left. We're going to first class. The last time we did that, was we're going to Orlando. Now, I counted on this 747 Virgin Atlantic. There's 14 seats, 14 rows only. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's 14 in this 300 and something plane. Wait for me. You see, all what you want, the 5%ers, the lifestyle that you want, they do a certain thing. Their habits is what got them to that 5% table, the 4% financially independent and the 1% wealthy. And one of those key habits is the act of reading. Do you know how many people, I bought this book, I bought 200 of these books and gave them away. You see this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. Look at it. Look at it. If you study this book, The Magic of Thinking Big, what it would do for you if you study it, I don't say read it, it would wash your brain. All of a sudden, you're not going to see yourself as the old self. If you take the steps and do the exercises in there. This billionaire that I told you about, okay, that I named my son after, Dexter, look at him here. The Magic of Thinking Big. Everybody in this book, all multi-millionaires, everybody in this book, have read that book, The Magic of Thinking Big. But reading is like taking a bath. You don't wash once a day or once a week. Okay? You wash every day, don't you?
That's good.
At least once.
Well, we try.
Yeah, you try. Exactly. So you need to continuously read books. Don't be reading Harry Potter.
God.
Okay?
On social media.
The woman is a billionaire.
Yeah.
Don't be reading her junk. Read books that's going to inform you. The secrets are in the books. Now, when I was going through my journey, we didn't have YouTube. Now you can go onto YouTube and you can listen to Matthew McConaughey. You can listen to Dave Ramsey. You can listen to me. You can listen to Les Brown or whatever. Take 1 hour out of your 24 hours a day. Invest in your education.
Some people wake up the first thing in the morning before they even brush their teeth. They start going surfing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take that
Who
1 hour.
what?
Take that 1 hour. Then come out of your shell. I get one story why I really want to say Some people may go one place. But the brother one can down in southeast. Now they know what they yeah. They go one place, now one hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't get Nigeria and Guinness.
Yes.
The man they left. Now one part me squat. The man then take up and say, no, that's Nigeria and Guinness. Hey, let me tell you something. All that's good. But if you keep doing what you've always done, you'd always get what you've always had. You need to come out of your shell. You need to go networking events, business power events, introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Abu. I'm looking to do so and so. That's why I came. You never know. Connecting the dots, where that dot will just touch. Somebody introduces somebody, they introduce somebody, boom.
Things happen.
And you need to enlarge your mind. None of us know. Listen, my investor, Chris, sends me like 10 emails a day. All not teaching stuff. Do this. Yeah. I can say, busy. We are human beings, right? But what I'm trying to say is, the Bible says, as iron sharpens iron, so does one man sharpen the wheat of another. Right? You don't know it all. If you know it all, you'll be a billionaire. Right? You need to calm yourself down. Take advice from people who've made it. These people learn their ways. Success leaves clues. Learn their ways. Then, how much I don't give? I don't give books. I don't give books.
Yeah.
I don't give you tips.
Yeah.
I don't give you videos.
Yeah.
I don't give you networking.
Yeah.
Okay, so books, tips, seminars, right?
Yeah.
I've covered that.
Yeah.
Okay, now, the big one.
Yeah.
We're gonna be a part of the conversation. Let me tell you, I put my hand up.
Yeah.
You know, I can tell me Bishop, say, Bishop, preach to us like a human being. Not preach to us like a Jesus Christ, because if not you preach to we can't be that.
Yeah.
So it's important for you to know, say, even me, self, right now, I'm struggling with my new goals. Because all them goals are me right, they achieve. I get me more than now, she don't see there.
Yes.
All seen there. Okay. So, you have to continually grow. Okay? My life is dream, struggle, victory. If you read the book, dream, struggle, victory. And if you put that in line with life itself, it's the truth. When you and Avril meet, you decide the dream. Oh, let's start a family. That process of dreaming, that dream day,
Yes.
is sweet. But now the pregnancy comes.
Yeah.
The struggle begins. Morning sickness, stretch marks,
Yeah.
ankle swollen,
Yeah.
this and that. All they happen. Then wait. Then you get for weight. You see, God not say you do and today, tomorrow they born picking for you. You get for wait 9 months. Go through the process. Right? Then the victory, now when that baby come out screaming. Guess what? When the baby don't come out scream, you get for start again.
And you go set.
Struggle on begin back.
And you struggle.
You begin to change diaper, sleepless nights. It's the same with your goals. You need to write them down, keep them fresh, write them down, keep them fresh. And the one mistake where people can make, when they see somebody get money, they begin to call kind of nasty. Hey, listen, because I live and breathe, 30 homes, 30 households, they begin to go to school, and they pay their mortgage or rent, then they pay their taxes. So it's not about you. If you're going to get any kind of wealth at all, you're going to carry a lot of people with you. And that's what you need to do. And now more than ever, the reason why I'm so passionate about this, because I know the headwinds that are coming. Like I say, if Mr. Semin get the answer, I'm for don't take her. I know the headwinds that are coming. And I know, say, a lot of people are sleeping at the wheel. This so can be like that financial crash of 2008 too. Then we women in our business, women depend on bank there. Now we get this one.
Everybody's gonna get it.
No Azak finances in the council.
Oh my goodness, that's some serious Armageddon. Seriously, that's some.
So we don't talk books, we don't talk YouTube things. We
Video
don't talk networking.
Yeah.
Now goal setting. You need to write goal setting. You need to define your goals. So that's why I said on Saturday you need to have your why. Why? Why do you want? I'll give the example quickly. Why do you want this business? One woman at salon, also be a one day, hit me up on Facebook. Let me help her for business. You know what? Now me one and they want me idol. So I say, you know what? Now I know you know this not human being. I just talk to her. I say, what you want to do? He say he want to sell designer handbag and designer shoes. I say, what's I? He say in salon. I say, you know well. Now I turn and say, but this particular day, I said, let me help her. I said, give me 3 things that you must do on a daily basis. Now you say, well, I can wash. I say, yes. Okay, nobody will take. You can't sell that. He say, I sleep, roof over me head. He said, I eat. I say, aha. I said, then 3 things I know you don't talk so. All man need for do I know so? He say, yes. I said, take the easiest one. Start with 1 scale roast beef. You put on your head. You go sell to transport people. I say, well, you don't begin make small profit. You get somebody else who work on commission for you. Then self put on your head. They go sell to people. Then you double up. Then people are there, you give them jobs. Now you they enrich yourself because now you solve a problem and then transport location where people will eat. You don't buy designer shoes. The one that get the money for buy designer shoes, they fly themselves come England and America buy the designer shoes.
Yes. Indeed.
What should they go sell designer shoes yonder for? Now the same thing this is what I'm teaching. You give me, let me tell you something. You give me these businesses. Give me EasyJet versus British Airways. I'm choosing EasyJet as a business. You give me Nando's versus Gordon Ramsay in restaurant. I'm choosing Nando's as a business. You understand me? You know why?
Why? All
those businesses, now the Juman formula, they're based on volume. Juman not the build business in a village. You know, there's a book called Thou Shalt Prosper. Now, the rabbi and I writer, he said, Jews don't build businesses in small towns and villages. We go to the city where there's numbers. Because we don't get time for market research.
Yeah.
Right? So then they go with the scattergun approach.
Yeah.
If I not get DJ Little, I get Fatima.
Yeah.
But me, they go so I go. Because one partner, they can use me business. So Nando's, some Monday, some beginning of the day, where they go there for their first dates.
Yes.
No problem. Some places where they travel. Now Nando's will they look for. I don't care what kind of push it on the white quick for go do with seminar whatever. I get the formula. Again, take the simplest thing. I used this word the other day. Who does have cook chicken past black person? Nobody. Why we on chain? What thing they stop you? What who that puts this thing say? Yes, you sabi cook chicken. All man they can't tell you Christmas. That you then they call. You not turn that into business. Why? You actually in our office with necktie? Me now, because of the nature of the business I do, I have to do that. But me, I tell you what, I'll tell you something. This book, it can give me peace of mind. God forbid. Baba, black man like for barbing hair. If you take the business professionally, I got one me Baba, I can go meet that Fontinith. And they come out all the way near Gatwick Academy office day. I go meet her. My hourly rate, when they calculate, not only calculator, my hourly rate to the value that I bring to my company. Not to me, take up pay, oh, they are not going to misjudge me. It's £20,000 an hour when I work. Okay? I go to this barber, black barber. Me not come out Gatwick long come. I don't call for appointment too. Sometimes I meet her, they don't want person, I wait patiently. Then they looking bother me safe. What can bother me now? Now we can't touch me head now. Phone ring, it ain't a phone. Talk to them, Baba. My time, I don't come meet you. My time is what 20,000 an hour. I don't come on there Gatwick. You don't can make this a social club. In my own time. I can just look at myself. I didn't tell this natty again because I don't tell her, say, go get this book. You know, get her. I can ask her, I say, boys, you don't get this book? Oh, no, I didn't have time. I said, look at this. Now I make it work now until 10 o'clock now. That's 7 days a week. Oh,
let's move on to the next.
Fatima, you go now.
Go on, Fatima.
So I don't give 4.
Yes.
I think so I would want to add, whatever, as a startup, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Be passionate about it.
So passion, yeah?
You have to be passionate about it. So the passion would come from where you know what you want to do, you get a plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say, okay, today, you know, this business, now I want to do, because I hear say.
Do you mind, we're going to call?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, good evening, caller. Welcome to Salone Talk on Diaspora Voices. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm DJ Dulbang. I'm calling from Peckham.
DJ Dulbang, welcome to Salone Talk on Diaspora Voices. And I know you've been following the program and you've been commenting. What's your question or your comment for Reggie and Fatima?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Everybody, sir.
Good
What do
evening.
you have?
Okay. Question and comments. Okay,
Yeah.
comment first.
Yeah.
We said to Mr. Cole, may they say, for the chicken or chicken. What do we believe? I believe for say, we Africans or black people, we're missing the point. The point is, it's all about branding. Whatever you get, how you brand that, now so go make a feel for bar or a bar. Because when they go Nando's, what should they go eat today? And chicken no more. The Nando's 10 years ago, 15 years ago, not to the same Nando's now. The McDonald's 10, 15 years ago, not to the same McDonald's now. So for me, I just believe for say it's all branding. How you put your price or you market, so we go for go bar. The question to Mr. Reggie.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I left for each day. Not saying entertainment answer.
No, it's okay. You can't. I'm going to apologize.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
The first goal for you was O2, right?
Yes.
And then the second goal was KME and the Kings. Okay.
Yes.
That means I'll go to the side now, right? The
Yes.
one question we ask is, what's in the future for the Kings?
Okay, the Kings are coming. The Kings are coming. One pan the Kings where they are, so I'm not calling name, Lord, just keep an embargo for the minute.
Okay.
It look for a venue. Me don't tell and say the idea is this. Let not just go choose any venue. It wouldn't do what we want to happen. We want to create a what you call a brochure show. What I mean by that? A show where somebody go watch the clip and say, damn, these boys, they've raised their game. Or these people, boys, girls, whatever, they've raised their game. So, to let you know, we have our own personal headwinds now in terms of planning when they come.
Okay.
But I don't put some family in their own hand, let them find this place, let we'll get started. So it's in their hands, basically, is what I'm answering you.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was my comments and that was my question.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much,
very
DJ
much.
Dulbang.
DJ Dul.
Yes, sir. Well done, sir. Thank you. Great call.
Nice show on Saturday, by the way.
Thank
It's
you.
good.
Well done.
Thank you so much, sir.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. So, Fatima, yes, and you will try
Okay,
for one.
so I say you get for what you do, whatever you want to do, especially business. You're talking about tips for
That's
startups,
right.
yeah?
Yes.
Know what you want and know say you're passionate about them.
Right.
Because you see, business startup is not linear. It never goes like this. You think say you pick up now this you want to do this. There's the twist, there's the curves, there's the standstill. There's coming back to the game. There's this thing where you think, say, oh gosh, this thing I really want for do. Maybe I'm not for do. You understand? When you're passionate about something, even when it appears like it's not working, you push yourself. Yes? The passion has to come with the advice. People they want for start, like a DJ do talk about branding. Branding is a huge topic. We talk about McDonald's, we talk about Nando's. You understand? Then are people that we don't start years ago. You understand? Then get them branding pat down. They understand waiting in the sell. When you go to Nando's, you know what you're supposed to meet today. You know what you know today, right? Now, some people that want to start business, you say, okay, you know, okay, you do this diaspora voices here. Myself want to start me on blah 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 because as they say, oh, I'll go able for do this. They don't know the intrinsic details. They don't know the foundation. They don't know you stress. They don't know where you come up from Brixton till they come here, till you go here. Then just see you maybe at this platform.
That's right.
They say, myself get for do them.
That's correct.
They not get the basic knowledge. They not get the passion because they see somebody maybe on Facebook or whatever doing their own stuff. They say, oh, me, I can do it better. You know, there's no you say. A double-minded person is unstable in every way, you know. So if you're passionate about something, you find that you're passionate about, you get your plan, you go always want for do and do and best.
I'm gonna write that down.
You understand? So let that be your passion. Number one, what's in you passion? What you passionate about? Not a way, bossy way to do you only put time on whatever, or you know, you're doing your own thing. You begin, you know, you start to pick holes where you don't have anything that you can show for what you say you do. You understand? Or even if you have to show, there's nothing there. You know what I mean? The other thing, we don't create that passion. You get your plan where you work with, where, you know, what is important for you? What does it look like? Okay, where do you see, now this I want to start, now this business I want to do, this is what I'm thinking to do. Okay, see, they have plans. Reggie talk about set goals. It's the same thing. Where do I see this business in 1 year term? Where do I see it in 6 months' time? Create milestones. Yeah? Create milestones with dates and everything. This is where I see this at 6 months. You sit down 6 months and make appointment with yourself. Okay, this will be done right. It don't happen in these 6 months. Wait till I need for those for step up, for get into that space, for make sure say it happen. You understand? Okay, it not happen, but if it not happen this by 6 months, I give myself another maybe 1 month, depending on what it is. I need to achieve this milestone. The other thing is you need to get a mentor. You understand? The word is used very loosely. So people don't want to be mentor to anybody because of time, because there's nothing, if you want to mentor somebody, you want to give them your all. You understand? So find somebody where they do waiting you want for do.
Understudy them.
Understand how they do their thing. But you see, because with the talk about we community, we just have to lay it bare. So man don't want to understudy nobody because they feel they sabi all thing. Uda, do you beg the way they post go there? I beg. Do you beg? You sabi that story. Everybody now they sabi everybody their own story. What about your story? What you they work with? Find out from somebody, find out what them they do, how they manage. Their journey might be different from yours, but actually, do you know what? Reach out to people, go networking, go reach out to the person itself. So man, they salon because they not teach some of we for able digitally to learn. So you do this, you handwrite to write. So this pen nice. So how you do? You go write in school, you go this, how go do? Also you buy the pen. Also you pull out. We don't want to ask because you think say you're all high and mighty and lofty. You not even left the room if we say you don't arrive. You understand?
I like that.
You haven't even left the room, the house to the bedroom. You say you don't arrive. Now side. You understand? So put yourself out there, learn, make yourself vulnerable in a way. Not all my way you go ask, go say yes, but at least maybe like Reggie say, you go give 2-3 nuggets. Say, have you? They said somebody send a message from salon say you want to do designer. Think about ABC. That small advice there, you go elaborate on it. But find somebody, talk to people the way they do something tangible. The other thing is follow them. Find out their story. Read books. If you're not able to read, follow them. Not all my they follow. It is scroll. It has no value where they add to your headspace.
And to that point there about studying them. This is so important. I disqualify you at my interview when I put CVs out there and people come to my office and we're having an interview. I say, so how much you know about our business? They say, well, not much. I've only just read the website. I say,
You're not serious.
you know well, sir.
That's like a zero tolerance.
You know well. Yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say is, the person that you want to follow, learn about them. They're human beings too. They're human beings. You understand? You understand that? In Amway they teach we to edify. To edify, that means to build up. Not to flattery, to build up. You have serious interest in the person because they're two-way streets. You see, if I get this was a glass with water, then usually to look to me, porno. Naturally, girl, one name bottle empty. So it's a two-way street. Not of a massaging ego. I remember the first time I met Richard Branson. The first time I met Richard Branson in person. Na Gatwick. I go meet her. Na involve in chauffeur me go get a ticket. I go meet her. Put the window down. Talk to her. I say, you're one of my heroes. I say, I read your book more than 7 times. I say, wow, that's impressive. If I tell you, please, let me tell you. If I tell you some of the Richard Branson story there, you're not going to believe. You see Necker Island, this other man live, goal setting. You see Necker Island? Richard Branson, I mean, cowboy, way me young. Ladies man. Yeah. Yes, yeah. In fact, the woman I married right now, I'm partying with. You take an eye. Okay. So, once I'm going to go through the struggle because I still mess around with other women. That's it, me just get in record company, me just a fledgling, nappy, me then nappy. Now, you man tell and say, in the can go New York self, and then you say, I car with you. He said, they carry you. And then go this New York. They say they don't get penny. The woman just want to get away because he hurt by, you don't go catch them. He say, not get penny. He say, when I say penny, I exaggerate. You know mean get money. Yes, sir. He say, now then they go, they look at Manhattan, they get the state windows. Then they see this island. Now you go inside. Actually, England and America, they're not like how it is now. So they've been very impressed by accents. You understand them? So they go inside. Now the brother tell and say, now you tell him, I say, yeah. Say, I want to check this island.
Yeah.
This is a good story. Bear with me. Now, the guy said, well, the island, it ain't at the Virgin Islands. We have to fly there. Listen to this, old people. You know that money, oh?
Yeah.
Now, the brother arrange the fly. Like 2 days later, the fly go down there. Now, one other island, we get airport. Then they take helicopter and now go Necker Island. Don't get no money. But the brass saucer, I think the brass can 1, 2, or 3 questions about how you're going to make the payments, what method you're going to transfer the money. And the brass friend say, you're not free riding in Kappa.
You're not get money.
Not free riding in Kappa. But wait, let me say. So not free riding in Kappa. And the brass left them there.
Oh no.
He left them there. He checked them go as far as the airport, left them, they say, me not they pay for now, for go back or whatever.
Yes, when I found out way back.
But wait for this story. Now Richard Branson say, well, babes, you have to go back. With tickets for go from New York to England there, and we can't miss that. We have to go. Boom! Ideas. How do you get ideas? Now that man go to the airport, he go ask somebody who saying go charter a plane. Then he say, go talk to that desk yonder. Now I go talk to the desk. Arrange one plane midday. We go take a few passengers, whatever. That man sell in plane tickets. He full the plane thing. Not so big plane, but he full up.
Yes.
Enough. Right? Then this day, we then kind of internal flights, people they go to the airport, you go to the airport for go buy tickets, right?
Yes.
So he's selling plane, right? When they don't reach New York, the last man when I mean she don't want. So this man, you know well, he get problem with his foot. So now in last they make come out. The old man just rush go outside and they go, then they take them pull up. Now that man there, now implant seat that Richard Branson in his. He says, son, you did that so well. I was watching you. I was so impressed. You must start your own airline. Richard Branson called London, I swear to God. Randolph Fields, 29-year-old American. 29-year-old American. Richard Branson in my office. There's a phone call for you. Who is this? Randolph Fields. I don't know him. Now Randolph Fields. He not sabia one day. They not meet one day. He say, hey, Mr. Branson. You know, have you ever thought of starting your own airline? He just said, why? He said, because I've got a jet. I've got a jumbo that's become available. I think me and you could go in business together. That's how Virgin Atlantic started. Wow. So, there we are. Now Richard Branson lives in Necker Island. You see the dream, the struggle, the victory. Set the goal.
Man, we not be able to forget that. For come on at the ground safe.
Anyway,
I think we're going to have to wrap up on that success. There's some comments here. You know what? This has been an absolute well done, Farella. You will continue to progress a lot in our community and beyond. I drop off my business partner CK to rep us big sis. I had other business meetings to attend. Sorry, and then we need you guys more often, please. Definitely, Maria to say smart goals works. Thanks, Fatima, for the smart goals tips 3 years ago. It worked. Okay, fantastic. I still wait for them to complete my smart goals. Yes. Like Mr. Cole said on Saturday, always have a start and end goal in mind. Indeed, that's a very, very good one. You know what? It's been an amazing show. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it off.
Yes.
And I could keep you here forever and ever, both of you. It's been absolutely a wonderful program, people. And I hope, like myself, we are all informed and we don't engage. We don't make notes. And when a man says is money is £20,000 an hour, and I've kept him in my studio for 3 hours.
The bill is coming.
I don't want the invoice. You know what I mean? Because Pasoi, as the manager, now you go get for right time invoice. So, but we want to say we are grateful. I'm personally grateful that you came, and then you absolutely dished it out. And I hope that my audience have been well informed, and they've learned, and they've engaged. And thank you for being here, you too. And we really, really appreciate you. And continue to do the work and inspiring people and mentoring people. And again, your mentor is not your banker.
Exactly.
I love that.
And just one thing, one thing.
Yeah.
Guys, lifestyle beats. Listen, lifestyle beats.
Yeah.
It's about the lowest unique bidder, not the highest. The lowest unique bidder. Listen to me. There's dream. There's A-star celebrity dreams on here. There's a private jet going to Champagne Valley, right? You and 7 of your friends, so 8 of Una, private jets, lowest unique bid. It costs £5 to play the game, and you find your lowest unique bid. As long as you got the lowest unique bid at the end of the auction, now you the go. People are winning at this tier from 1p to whatever. Then you get Mauritius. Yes, you got Mauritius. You got Bali for 10 people, 10 of Una. If Una 10 they play the game, say £1 I will win and I all go so. Okay? So this year, I gotta say I'm disappointed because the people who they win, they're all not so type.
Yes.
You understand it? And for me, I mean, feel say we own people and I'm gonna play for them dream tier so. But anyway, it is what it is. Do it or let the other guys keep winning. No skin off my nose.
You understand? And all you need to do is just go onto the website, which is www.lifestylebeads.com. And as Sir Reggie said, you just follow. It's just a quick 5 steps. You follow it, you engage, and the rest is history. You keep doing what you're doing. The options are there for you, and there are so many different. You don't see the videos of anyway, and when they come up, and then you'll be seeing it running through. So again, seize the moment, seize the opportunity, team up with a group of people, have that dream way you say, and not ever able for sit on na gents and then you only paying peanuts, just a little bit of nothing. You understand it? So why not? So it's been a fantastic show. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. And we'll continue to work together and in many different aspects as possible. And Fatima, thank you for being here. If you look for Page Boy, I'm quite happy.
Me too. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
Matured Page Boy.
I'm a very, very matured Page Boy. Listen, with the system that they use, waiting they call them married woman as bridesmaid. I don't understand those concepts. Don't ask me. Let's not just go there. Thank you. God bless you. See you later. Good night. And we'll catch up with you guys soon. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got Olivet Tucker, the young woman that does the teen talk show. And again, she's gonna have young Sierra Leoneans Slackfest who are doing similar templates like Farella did, but it's for young Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora. Last year they launched. This year they're looking to build up on what they did. Please join them. It's gonna be a very successful show. And on Wednesday, I've got Look Me and Look You Lonsari Union is going to be in the studio. And on Thursday, it's all about ISAT, as he said, the health show. We'll do it all over again. Stay tuned. I've been DJ Little. He's been Mr. Reginald Laricole. And she's been Fatima Kamara. We say peace, love, and happiness. Bye.
Bye-bye. Ta-ta.
Yeah. Silver stone. Maga on the beat. Yeah. The first time I meet you, walking around the way, looking so beautiful, oh baby. Yeah. I just have to ask your name. So baby, please don't complain. Oh, I'm not the same. Oh, let another guy say. Oh, I want to treat you right. I want to take you out. I want to show you around the world, yeah. Show you my family, yeah. You show me your family, yeah. Baby, I'm serious. You make me delirious. So I want to ask, oh, mommy, oh, lady, yeah. I want to marry your pikin, yeah. Marry your pikin, yeah. Oh, mommy, oh, lady, yeah. I want to marry your pikin, yeah. Marry your pikin, yeah. Oh, no. Baby, oh, baby, oh, lady, yeah. Baby, oh. Huh. See, you brother, they ask me, hey, if I get good intentions. I don't need tell and say, you forget some patience, oh. You ain't gotta work so hard anymore, baby. Yeah, you ain't gotta do those things, girl, it's all on me. All on me. Put your hands all on me. I'll be the one and only. I'm gonna be the guy you need, so oh, lady, yeah. I want to marry your pikin, yeah. Marry your pikin, yeah. Marry your pikin, yeah. Marry your pikin, yeah. Oh, mommy, oh, lady, yeah. I want to marry your pikin, yeah. Marry your pikin, yeah. Oh, I stay with you, baby. Oh, yeah. You gon' be my only. Oh, yeah. I gon' marry you, baby. Oh, yeah. I gon' deal with you, baby. Oh Lord, oh. Baby dance, baby dance, baby dance, Reggie and Calypso, 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 baby, baby dance, baby dance, baby dance, Reggie and Calypso, 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 baby dance, baby dance, baby dance, Reggie and Calypso, 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 baby.
If you having credit problems, I feel bad for you, son. 1,000 problems, but a car rank 1. Wheels for sure, got me back in the car. Leasing with my credit, I was like, oh man, forget it. Who would've thought I'd be accepted and more? But now I got the keys, I feel so pleased. All types of cars, Fiats, Minis, Renaults, you know, boom, boom, let's go. Wheels for sure, car leasing for every credit score.